Hello, this is the Tradesight Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Thursday, the 20th of February, 2014. Rich is on the road, so I'm filling in, and this charts, as usual, are brought to you by eSignal 11. Here's a look at the S&P daily chart. You can take a look at the action. You saw the big outside engulfing candle to the downside that we got on Wednesday here. This does put us, as I go to projection mode, as you can see, 8 bars up. And to get the ninth bar, we're going to have to close above the close of bar 5, which is right here. So basically, if tomorrow is not really a negative day, anything positive, we'll have a 9-bar setup phase completed here to the upside right here at the highs. And you'll notice the last 9-bar setup was the last high. So we've had 2 in a row here. But it'll be interesting to see what we get. Now, we did have an options unraveling move today, and I'll show you that in a few minutes, that led to this. So if that's all it was, that might have been the entire reason for the move. We may not get a complete roll to the downside. But here's the NASDAQ 100 index. You can see it bounced right off of our red static trend line that we had pointed out at the time. It's also 8 bars up as of today. If I put it into projection mode like this, there's the 8, as you can see. And so this one got a little bit higher this time. But so far, so here we are at new highs for the year, basically, or very near them on the S&P. Tesla had some earnings after the bell, was up significantly to new highs after making that nice cup and handle a pattern. Remember when the stock gapped down on the last earnings? That all looks like a blip right now, doesn't it? As it's back up now in the 230 range, 225, 230 area in the post market. We'll see what that does tomorrow. Take a look at the SOX index. That one had a little more positive day, held up a little better. Here's a look at the biotechs. Other than that, some of our key trading stocks that we like to follow. Apple sort of rolled over. We were 9 bars up there 2 days ago. Google held its own comparatively. Here's a look at the Amazon. Our big winner for the day was in OMER. This was a real nice trade for us. Bought it on the breakout over 1376, ran almost a full point. Now keep in mind, if you look at this one, we did have a 13 seeker sell signal yesterday, but this nice cup and handle formation trumped that. We got a nice breakout. Ran almost a point on a $13 stock for us, so we made some really good money, good liquid stock, and then it sort of topped out. So at any rate, didn't follow through, but it's still a big opportunity for us. We made some good money there. And let's take a look at the futures action that we saw here on Tuesday. I'm sorry, on Wednesday. So we gapped down a little bit. We filled the gap and shot higher. That was an exact reciprocal range measurement. So from the low of this opening bar to the high up here, if you draw the line to the closing price from the prior session, it's exactly the same distance down to here as it is up to here. So it was a reciprocal move. We got a 9-bar setup there that topped us out. We had called that in the room. We had a nice futures call on the way up, a couple of good stock picks. Then the market rolled over, came down right before lunch, right before noon Eastern time, a little more sharply. Now this is the thing. We were looking for options unraveling, which is that after the first hour's play on the Wednesday of options expiration week, no matter where you're at, up or down, you start from that point, which is right here on the 9-bar setup. And if you start to head in one direction and volume holds up, and look at this volume compared to the prior day's volume on the futures, then you're getting your options unraveling move, which means you should continue to head that way into the close. And that's what we did. We do have CPI in the morning on Thursday, but unfortunately with the options unraveling move out of the way, that might have been it for the week. Volume wasn't even that great, 1.7 billion shares on the NASDAQ. It's been down the last 2 days in this short week. Of course, a lot of people still locked in snow on the back east. But we will see what we get out of this from here. Might get something on Thursday. Friday is actually options expiration. I'm not expecting much there. As usual, I'd like to thank you for stopping by and listening to us. We will be in the lab calling our trades and helping you make money in the market. Hope to see you there.